Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 10 of Factorio with the Space Age DLC, where we just finished designing and building this first bit of a nuclear power setup that we should now be able to just connect to our old power system and basically have this take over. So our steam engines, I guess, will still run unless we disconnect them. And we probably should, because our new power is a lot less polluting. So hopefully this could go down a little bit, but then again, all of the mining and smelting is what is really polluting and not the power. But it should all help a little bit. And we still have plenty of power. Potential is 427 minus whatever this was. Good. I should bring my car when I go back. Also, can we maybe just move this out of the way a little bit? Maybe not. Of course, we haven't actually made Coverx enrichment or anything yet, so... Have we made reprocessing? We have, but we didn't have a centrifuge. But yeah, we need to refill this with uranium every now and then, but 500 power is quite a lot to begin with. And should last us many hours. Whoops. So, what is next? We were talking about yellow science. I also always talk about trains because I like trains. And it's a nice thing to talk about. Did we automate some rail here? Doesn't look like it. Where are you coming from? Maybe we should add some chests to our purple science setup, where we are making rail for the science. If we had the steel for it. I guess we should take the first setup instead of this. Just so we will actually start storing some now. And I'm okay with just filling this chest, to be honest. We could also expand our smelting columns, actually get more belts in here. Or we could do trains instead. We have electric furnaces. But I don't want to do rails with such slow robots. So we want yellow science first. That is fine, the final decision here. It makes quite a lot of sense in my mind. And we can just stop researching, I guess. I would like this though. But after that we can stop researching for a bit until we have yellow ready. So yellow science is just the usual. Flying robot frame, low density, and processing units. For some reason I forgot all about that we needed these for science. Are we going to try to run them through here? I think we are, because I don't need them on the bus. We were starting to use red belt, so let's continue that trend. And then we run out of undergrounds. Okay. But we should have some of those available, hopefully. Yep, good. That's a little bit too many. Can we get rid of this? Yes, good. I want one more stack of those. I want to get rid of this. And maybe we just put this in here for now, though I would also like to dismantle or recycle this stuff. But that's for later. Oh, we have some junk as well. We also have some of these. We will be making another, or the other half of that power setup at some point. But maybe not before we try to go to another planet. It depends on how much we're going to do here before that. Trains might also first be after we go to another planet. Because it's going to take quite a while to set up. And I would like to experience some of the new content, or at least other planet content, because we've already experienced some of the content. Or just changes, I guess. But that's in 2.0. Okay, focus. Utility. We have flying robot frames, we have processing units in some amount. We should really put these on the bus. Do we have anything else planned here? Not really. We have biters coming. Again, apparently we really need to kill more. Are these the ones? They could be. I removed a belt recently. And it could have been this. Is this engine units? Yes, it is. We could reuse that. Or we could leave it in case we realize at some point we want to do a robot mall and want engine units in. But at that point we can just craft them locally. So we are going to reuse this belt if I can find the blue science or the blue circuits again. So right here. We are lacking green circuits here. But again, that's more resources needed for everything. Good, so we have 2 out of 3 things for yellow science already. Just need low density. And low density is the usual stuff. Copper, steel, plastic. Copper and steel, plastic. Is that where it goes? Yes, it is. Something like that. Go copper. And of course this is another use for our steel that we don't have enough of. But we just need it to run for a bit. And then plastic. Also, we could utilize this explosives for some tank ammo. That requires more steel and plastic, of course, but still, we could. But for now, let's finish yellow science. I need stuff for red inserters, iron mainly. I guess we just need iron axes, so we should go grab that rather than going to the mall. Dang it. Still need gear wheels. Whoops. I can't drive this thing. So these take 15 seconds. We need them for rockets as well, right? I don't think we can see that in here. But for science itself, we need one for every science pack. So we need at least one per second. Let's go for 1.3 per second. Even if we don't have the resources right now. If we copy this, can we drag it? No. Oh, we also need power. This needs to go up. We need this for several things, so we can't just merge it. But we can do something with that. And merge the other half. So this and blue circuits should make yellow science. Yes. And we need 14 if we want 2 of these per second. I guess we're just doing that because why not? What are we lacking? Inserters, really? Oh well. I think we're just going to put productivity in a lot of this stuff so it'll slow down, but we get more out of our steel. Though we probably haven't stored enough load or productivity. Needed these. Need iron for this. And more green circuits. I also want some green circuits for myself. Good. So, productivity modules should be around here somewhere. Stop it. We already put in these. Good. These are very worthy of it as well. Because they do take 27 and 15 seconds, so a little bit more than a resource per second. These take a lot more though. But I want to do everything anyway. And now we have a lot more, that's good. Let's finish these as well, good. And this was just blue circuits. Good, so we have a little bit of yellow science. We could have a bit more if we made some of these and used productivity in those. Oh, also, I made a mistake. This is what we need. And this we can drag. Good. Also, I guess we want a little bit of storage of these. And they now stack to 50. Awesome. That is what we currently have. Can get to this soon. We need 100 speed modules and 100 efficiency modules. I think that's different than in the last version. I think that was 25 tier 2s. Which I guess is about the same anyway, but still. I guess this seems simpler. Okay. So now I probably have to consider that we have a resource shortage. Let's stop researching things we don't really need right now. Just to get some of this going a little bit faster. And then start researching again when we have a bit of yellow stored, I guess. Let's go have a look at our smelting. Maybe just upgrade all of this, even though it's going to cost a lot of iron. But I don't think iron is our main shortage at the moment. Good. So iron is fine. Copper is fine-ish. This build is not full. Not sure if that helps any, but otherwise this will. Good. I was talking about a tank, but it's really difficult to focus on that right now when we have so little steel available. Getting those 3 lanes almost of iron ore. How come this is not more full than it is? Dang it. I will soon consider the tank, or maybe we're just going to do it, or at least do the shells while we are on the end of the bus anyway. Go away. Where's my ammo? Anything else? No? Good. So this is just steel plastic explosives. Steel... No, plastic and explosives goes here, I guess. And then steel goes right here. Takes 8 seconds for each. Needs long as well. This is 1 per second. If we had better crafting speed. That sounds good to me. Good. Can we productivity these? Nope. Let's go through the bus and see what we can use productivity for. Could do it for these. It's just 2 iron per second. If they were running at full speed, which they basically never will. These seem like a good idea to put it in. It's basically 7 resources per second. And the fluid, I guess. Good. Did I make some faster in assembling machines? No. Oh well, let's finish one thought at a time. These require steel. Though it's not a lot of resources they consume, really. But still. Engine units contain steel. Batteries, iron and copper. Again, these have engine units in them. And red circuits. Need more productivity. Thank you. Iron. Petroleum. We are low on petroleum, so it would be a good idea to put it in here. Including our explosives. Do we want to save some copper here? I don't think we need to. We want to save petroleum here? Yes. The reason we're low on petroleum is probably just because this is running out. Though 3000% should still be good. Have plenty of oil. Oh, I never set all of these to the correct recipe. But I set all the pipes, I think. So now petroleum should be getting a lot better. Good. These contain steel. Can't put them there, can't put them in here. I just say put it on into all of these. This belt needs to be upgraded. Currently they're attacking at the end here a lot, so we should be able to handle this with just turrets. If we aren't too lazy for it. Especially since it's just 2 biters somehow every time. How is that a raiding party? Good. Is there anything more important than just faster robots? Don't think so. I would like this before we leave the planet. Because I don't know how well solar panels work on other planets, if they work at all. Or maybe they're just unchanged. I would maybe also like the suit. Suit is good, right? 10 by 10 grid. I only have, what? 6 by 8. So that's quite an improvement. Faster robots first. 150. I'm not gonna queue up the next faster robots even though we could do it. Just want to see how long this takes by itself. What are we doing? We're making a tank, I guess. Whoops, that's a lot of steel. Oh well. Tank. Let's turn these the right way around. That would help. We're going to need quite a lot of those. Blue circuits had a problem with green circuits, and they still do. Upgraded the belt most of the way though. And now we could probably just upgrade production. Let's clean out here a bit as well. Whoops. Nuclear power stuff is actually useful. So are these at some point. I will still forget them though, I'm sure. I think the rest is fine. We're going to need some more belts soon, so let's just grab that while we're here, and I know it. Faster robots. Okay, we're going for one more then. What did we go here for? Oh, to upgrade this, of course. Do we need better throughput in any of this? We need more iron coming in here. Okay. We do need a full red belt of iron if we want a full green belt, or full red belt of green circuits. But I also want productivity these basically. Because they can take 5 resources per second. Of course, it would be nice if we could upgrade the copper cable as well. Where did I leave the car? Didn't pick it up. Am I? I am blind. I left it down there somewhere. Or both of them even. Let's use more red circuits for this. So we can make more red circuits from green circuits. Stop it. Good. And then we need to scale up, because now this is a lot slower than it was. But hey, now the robots are a lot faster than they were. And that is always nice. I don't have yellow belt. I don't want yellow belt. We are going to put down red belt. And we're going to use fast inserters. Because I'm too lazy to go back and grab slow inserters. Now we have a full belt. Awesome. I'm guessing we're also using a lot more copper now, though. But everything is good. Our science isn't very fast, though. But that is okay. Okay, we now have cannon shells. I hope. Yes, this should be enough to kill some stuff. I want to go and test this. Whoops. Do we have coal? No, we need fuel for the tank. Good. We also just want some piercing ammo to kill anything chasing us. Tank, shells, other ammo, fuel. Yes, we're one-shotting. I wish we were one-shotting these as well. Can we get more explosive damage? Oops. We can get faster shooting speed, which affects this. Plus 80%. That is nice. But also expensive. Explosives as well. But apparently my explosive shells are not explosives. Are they just this then? Yes, okay. Oh, we are driving around in the car. Are we going to take a full circuit around our pollution? Maybe. It's helpful for when we do trains anyway, so it's probably fine to spend this time now. Would be nice if we weren't so slow because of all the acid. It is nice that we can just run through them, I guess. It's not tapped to change weapons. Sorry that I keep opening the map. Were we lucky enough to not lose a robot through all that? I think so. Good. I want these. I want this and this. I want this right now, though. Yes, I do. I'm not going to go to every base we see if it's not near the pollution, because then it's just going to take too long. This is pretty close, though. Eh. Okay, we can't shoot that far. Dang it, I keep hitting tab to change weapons for some reason. I think because it was tab before this expansion. This forest is still stopping our pollution up here, that's nice. But it is also quite dang big. Stop it. Some of these spaces are getting a little big for our current capability. I think that extra shooting speed would really help, but we're pretty close to done anyway. Good. We have another base right up here, and that's also quite close. But then I left my car, because I'm smart. Good. Where to next? Just up and around? Sure. I guess we aren't actually really close to done, but we will be done before this, I think. With killing the nearby biters. Need to kill this. Maybe if we don't drive as close to the biters, we don't get slowed down as much. Because we don't get hit by the worms as much. And then we just take a little bit less damage. Not that that makes a big difference, really. Especially if it makes us slower at killing the bases. Is that my car? Yes, it is. We are running out of fuel for the tank. So if that happens, I guess we're just done with this for now. We don't have to go up there, no. Nor there. Good. Worm base. I'm not going to take that out, because it's not going to annoy us, and it takes pollution, I think. If it gets to it. Whoops. Stop it. Should have gone the other way around this forest for sure. Now we're just going to scout around this one as well. So we have some biters right down here. But we're also running out of shells, I guess, so we do need to go back soon. Oh, another base. We're gonna run out of shells here, I think. And these do need to be taken out, so it's good we're doing this work. But we have 5 shells left. We don't have a lot of ammo either. If we just pool everything up, can we turret push this one? Don't really dare not having a weapon. It is quite large though. We're just going back. Let's not do stupid stuff here. And now we get shooting speed. Well, that would just have meant that we would have used more shells, I guess. Because I wouldn't be hitting everything. Do we want damage as well? It's quite a lot of research. I think we should actually do research for the things we actually want. Long term. Or in the short long term, I guess. So before we go to space. While we are here, let's have a look at iron mining up here. And see if we can't help this along. So this side was just worse than the other side. Okay. Can we somehow make a prop-up balancer? And get 3 full belts out though if we bring only 2.5 belts in. So we need these to actually be split somewhat. How many belts do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially 7. If I cared enough, I would make a 6-to-3 balancer. But I don't think I care that much. This is very low. How bad would this be? Let's just try it out. I think we get 3 full belts out of this. Portable fission reactor done. I am just going to take a shortcut or a short detour to uranium. C6 plus 1 plus 26. So an okay amount of 235 uranium. We're actually not getting full belts out of this. Because I'm so bad at it. Now I'm just going to do weird stuff. Okay, so we do have full throughput here now. These won't fill a belt anyway. Red belt, that is. So if these stop backing up, they don't though. Yeah, this is what I don't want to do. Just keep adding splitters and hoping it's sorting itself out. But if they just all start backing up, we're happy because then the belts should be full. Though the sides should be balanced better than they currently are. But this is better than it was. Okay. I really want more steel though, but... No. We are actually doing science, so it isn't that necessary. This is basically the last thing we really need. This is something we want. And then we're pretty good after that. Which means we should start looking into launching a rocket. I'm just here to deliver some iron ore, please. Thank you. As long as we're not getting attacked, I'm not going to go out again right now. Though I am probably going to grab a little bit of this. Maybe some fuel. This could also be in here. Speaking of fuel though, we need to make rocket fuel for a rocket. That's something we need to consider. Should be able to pretty easily do that here though. Are we good on petroleum now? Yes, we are good. So changing the recipes here was enough so far. If we need a rocket silo, let's actually start with this. Steel, blue, electric. Let's start with those. We had a steel chest, right? With reserved stuff for us. We had 2, that's nice. We want a little bit for ourselves as well. Good, and then we need concrete. Have it. Build. Do we need this? I don't know. Do we need this? Everything needs to set up a space platform foundation. But is there any point in launching rockets without that? Is that maybe in here? Is this spoilery? I don't know. but I don't really know what I'm doing, so I should probably look into it. Okay, that feels spoilery to me. I just want to know what I'm doing. Space science. Space science can only be produced on a space platform. Okay, so it does sound like we need this. Which means we need 60 of these, which means we need steel. Which is what we don't have. Can we fix our steel problem? We could just smelt some of this with electric furnaces. That is going to be in the way of trains, though. This is less in the way of trains. I'm just thinking that we do trains eventually here, with them going up into stations here and then leaving back the way they came. And this is definitely in the way. This might not be. At least not as early. Okay. Where are we going to smelt it, though? I think we need the space for the bus, and we also need this bottom part for the bus. But maybe we can mine it out before that? Maybe not. I just want some steel, dang it. Can I please have that? And again, I'm not going to mine this to the fullest. I think we're getting about 2 belts out of this. What? Not there. Oh, the blueprint has yellow belts in it, that's why. Good. Go, robots. Probably don't have enough miners for this, and we don't have enough smelters. Good thing we have enough power. Are we just going to smelt down here? I think so. For smelting, I'm just going to use a setup I like to do for beacons, even though we're probably never going to do beacons here. I just have to think a little bit. Because outputting inserters will always put on the right side of a belt, right? Or is it to their right of the belt? I don't remember. So if it's to their right, it will be on our right as well. But it's on the right side of the belt in its moving direction. Okay, good. Because then this works. Because this will put on the far side. Otherwise it would have to be mirrored, basically. That's the only thing. What am I doing? Actually, I want... Dang it. I want the input to come here. And then output. will be here. Yes. Power. Everything is powered. Move these up to here though. Maybe just to here. This is sort of temporary anyway. We don't need to think too much about how we expand it later. I am forgetting something here. To smelt the full thing. Full belt. Red belt. With this. We need 48 of these. Which is going to be a lot. That's only 20. Let's not take the top part of this, because that's different. Of course, I could be wrong about the ratios. Let's just double check. Can't really see this. This is still 3.2 seconds. For a yellow belt, it is 48 normal furnaces. That's crafting speed 1, this is crafting speed 2, so this can make a full red belt in with the same amount of smelters. We just need 10 more. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And that's just for the iron, of course. Let's go grab whatever we need to finish this. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.